What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias and today I'm going to show you how you can photograph jewelry with just using natural light in the most affordable way possible. But before we get started, if you find this video useful eventually and if you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and even like the video. This really helps me out. So yeah, now that we got everything out of the way, let's just talk briefly about what we're going to use. So the first thing that we need to acquire is a nice backdrop. And I was trying to look for these papers that have the look like they are built out of marble that we can use in our photographs as a nice backdrop. But in the stores that I went, all of these were sold out. So randomly I decided to check for some nice plastic bags or some nice paper bags, if they have any nice palette and stuff like that, and I found this one. This is just a paper bag. It costed me around 1 or 2 euros, I'm not so sure, and it looks like it's built out of marble, which is quite nice. This is exactly what we needed. So guys, if you don't find what you need, get a little bit creative, search around for some nice objects that you can use. Obviously we're not going to show in the photographs that this is a paper bag. We're just going to use a place on top of the paper bag. So yeah, we're going to use this as our backdrop. So in order to make our pictures more interesting and elevate them to the next level, we need some nice props. And in my situation, I just got these nice plants. Basically my mom likes to collect plants, and yeah, I borrowed these in order to use them in my photo shoot. These are just some nice purple plants. I'm going to use them in order to frame our jewelry much better. That's basically it. The next object that I'm going to use is this plastic, this fake plant over here. It doesn't matter, you guys, if you use real or fake plants. Use whatever you have available or go out and pick something. The plants are not the main attraction of the photographs, you have to remember that. So try to not overkill it. And the last accessory that I'm going to use in my pictures are these rocks right here, basically. These are some nice rocks that my mom got from the beach. She found them laying around. Obviously she liked the shape, so she took them home. That's basically it. It's not something mind-blown. We're just going to use some rocks here and there in order to emphasize, frame a little bit better our shot, and basically fill up the dead space that can occur in some of the photographs. So obviously the last thing that you need to do is find a nice window that brings a lot of light inside of your frame. Obviously you can see that right now I'm sitting next to the window that we're going to use. So let's set up our frame real quick and start shooting. So basically this is the set that I decided to shoot these earrings at. Let me focus a little bit better. Alright, I'm using these plants over here on the bottom and on the top in order to frame the shot much better. I'm going to implement some nice rocks here and there, and I'm also using this rock here in order to set my jewelry on top of it. The only problem is that we have some harsh shadows that the plants are creating, and also over here on the rock. So what we can do in order to fix this is use a reflector, but if you don't have a reflector, you can just use some kind of paper. So again, if you don't have a reflector, just do what I did right here. I have stabilized two papers, one on the left and one on the right, in order to reduce the shadows that we have in our frame. And as you can see, this is doing a really nice job. Now that I have everything ready to go, I quickly want to talk about the gear that I'm going to use. I will use the Nikon ZFC that is filming me right now. I think I'm out of focus, so let's fix that. Am I not out of focus? I'm not so sure. Anyways, the gear that I'm going to use is the Nikon ZFC once again, paired with the kit lens, because with the kit lens you can go really close to your photographs without using a macro lens. And I'm also going to use the 85mm 1.8 from Viltrox in order to get a little bit more compression for some shots and stuff like that. Maybe you are asking yourself why I'm not using a macro lens for this type of photography, and this is a really good question, and the answer is really simple. Because I don't have one yet, and I have ordered some macro tubes that you can also use in this kind of situations, but they are not arrived yet. and I have a deadline to meet and stuff like that. So we're just going to work out with the gear that we have, a simple kit lens and an 85mm portrait lens. But I'm pretty sure that the photographs that we're going to take will be really nice, and at this point all you have to do is get creative, try out some different framings, and yeah, put some rocks in, put some rocks out, and you will eventually get results like these ones. Alright, as you can see, the damage is pretty huge. We have to clean all this mess later, but we have one more jewelry to shoot, and it's my personal favorite. It's this bad boy over here. Please focus. Alright, it's basically this golden, not golden, gold-like ring. I really love this design over here, and what I'm going to use is basically this material over here as backdrop. You can see it's shining a little bit. It has this silver goldy look. We use this on our tables basically. Again, get creative guys, find the best looking backdrops, and what we're going to do is throw it over here, put a ring looking to the side of the window, so it's getting lit up over here on the stone, and get creative with some nice frames. Alright you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video and the photographs that we took. As you could see, we can create some really stunning jewelry shot with really basic stuff. You don't have to go overkill. So if you guys found any value in all this stuff that I just showed you, make sure to subscribe if you're new here. Also hit the like button, this really helps out with the algorithm, and comment down below what photograph you liked, if you would have done anything different. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you that chooses to spend some of their time by watching my videos. This really means the world to me, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.